Hi, my name is Lars Helgeson. I'm the founder of GreenRope, and I wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you a little bit about email marketing, what it is and how do you use it to become more effective as a marketer and use it to grow your business. One of the things I always like to start with is finding a little bit of context in what it is we're doing. So let's start first by looking at our sales funnel. So this, of course, is how we categorize people that come into our business, and whether our business is a product or a service, or even if it's a nonprofit organization and we have people that might be participating. The idea is that those people that are giving their time or their money to you are considered your customers. You want to maximize what happens when somebody gets in here so you get the highest quality of customers coming down here on the bottom side of the funnel. So we look at the source of all these different, where all these people come from. So maybe it's a pay-per-click campaign, maybe it's SEO, maybe it's referral. But most times when people are coming to find out who you are, they're going to look at your website. So we're going to start first by looking at the website. So what do we have on our website? Well, the most important thing as it pertains to email marketing is a lead capture form. So you'll hear the term sign up form or web form. The idea is that when someone comes here, you want them to take an action that allows you to capture their information. So we're going to just make this next phase web form. If you don't have this web form, if someone you don't know hits your website, you'll have no way to maintain a relationship with them. They will be there and they will be gone. So the idea is to create something of value here, whatever that could be. Maybe it's a white paper, maybe it's a discount, maybe it's just to sign up for a newsletter. So it all depends on, of course, what your marketing strategy is, but all of these things are ways that you can encourage people to come to your site and fill out a form. Once they fill out the form, they enter into your CRM. And once they're there, you have an ongoing relationship with them. A company like GreenRope and our software is designed to help you go through this whole process, and once they become part of your CRM, you maintain an indefinite, long-term relationship with them. So once you've collected this information, you're going to be asking for certain amounts of useful information. So of course you're going to get email, and you may get their name, their company. You may also want to collect other pieces of information. You don't want to overdo it necessarily, because a lot of times if people don't know who you are, they don't want to fill out a massive form. But as long as you have a reasonable amount of information that you've got collected here, this will all automatically fold right into your CRM. You also have the ability with GreenRope to create user-defined data fields. So user fields, as we call them, are a way for you to set up custom information about somebody, whether it's their income, whether they have children, what their likes or dislikes might be. All of these ways that you can use to categorize the person that's filling out your form and coming into your CRM. Once this happens and they get into your CRM, then you can do things with our email marketing program to make it very easy for you to communicate with a lot of people. The concept of email marketing is obviously very simple. You've got your organization and you want to make it efficient for you to reach out to a lot of different people. Now, there's also sort of the risk that people might see this as a way to send out a lot of email in a way that's very inexpensive. What we want to do is encourage meaningful communication. We do not allow spam of any kind on our network. So do not buy a list, do not rent a list, do not trade for a list. Make sure that everyone you're sending an email to knows who you are. So we're going to go under the assumption that that is what you are doing. You've collected this information either through these website forms or from maybe a personal contact list of people that you know or existing clients. When you have this list and you've put it into GreenRope, you're going to want to build an email newsletter. Send it out on a fairly regular basis. I wouldn't say more than maybe every 2 or 3 weeks. People can get, but there's a term called list fatigue, meaning that you've sent too many messages to too many people too often, and then they stop reading it. So you're going to build your email. You don't want it to be too wide, because people tend to read emails on mobile phones a lot. you'll probably find that about 30% of your market will be reading your messages on a mobile device. So you're going to build your message. It's going to be to somebody from you, and you'll set up your subject line. You can put your content here. Test it. If you're sending to a lot of groups or a lot of people, make sure you test it first. See what works. You can measure different things like clicks. You can measure reads. You can measure what happens after they click. So we call that post-click tracking, so that we now know what happens when that person goes and they click on the link. They might go to your website, and then at some point they may be going through other pages on your website. So being able to follow all that and have that integrated with your email marketing campaign is very important. GreenRope provides all of this in a single integrated system. And our job here is to make software that makes your life easy. The goal of all of this is to save you time and money. So we save you time by creating what we feel is really what's considered the holy grail of marketing, especially online, and that's marketing automation. That's where we want to go. So what does marketing automation do for you? Marketing automation allows you to set up systems so that you don't have to manually go in and do things to interact with people. So you might have a newsletter that you send out on a regular basis. That you probably have to do about every month or so, give or take, and that's going to require some manual effort. But there are going to be other things that you can do to save you a little bit of time. If you can create some predefined emails, those can be part of your marketing automation campaign. So say somebody buys something from you. Someone goes to your website, and then, maybe down here further in the sales funnel, there's a purchase. Once they have given you that revenue and they become a customer, then you're going to want to do some things that could possibly result in them maybe purchasing another product or purchasing, upselling them to a higher version of a product. And that is all done, or can be all done, automatically with marketing automation. So once you do that, maybe they purchase and you send them an email, or maybe you send them a text message as part of that process. There's any number of different ways that you can interact with people. But the idea here is to create up systems so that you can automate this whole process. So that is really our goal in our email marketing. If you have any questions on how this might actually work for your business, our sales and support team is here to help you. We have customers that have been using our email marketing technology for at least 10 years. So we've accumulated a lot of information about how that can help a business like yours. Please do not hesitate to contact us at sales or support. We have a phone number, we've got live chat. We're here to help you. Thank you.